Thank y'all for the support. All right, I see the support already. What is up? What's up, everybody? Oh my gosh, y'all really joining in. What's up? Thank you for watching me so soon. I'm really feeling good today. You know, I'm back with another episode of the Kira Deevah Show. And I got an interview with an artist. He goes by the name of Old Town Miracle. You can add him. I'll put him the @ sign on, on the comments. But how are you guys? I'm feeling so good. I'm looking good. Hey, Big L. I see all of you guys watching. I thank you for your support. Thank you. My back hurts. My back hurts today. But I'm looking good. I'm waving. So what's going on? What's new? I know I've been out. I've been like away from everybody. I've been taking some time out to build up this brand that we get ready to flood you guys with. And we're gonna start off the night with a dope interview. Dope interview from a dope artist. He'll be joining us in about 10 minutes. Again, I look good. I know I look good. Thank you. Thank you so much. I get that a lot, but tell me more. Are you supporting? Yeah, what's up? Welcome home, Big L. I keep my eyes, in the streets. I know what's going on a little bit. Now, why do you want to be in my live, Mac Wilson? I don't do shout outs, but we got a little time to play around. I'm gonna prove you. So I'm gonna know what you want to talk about. I'm adding you now. This is your change that fame, okay? And so we start.
Yo.
Who are you, Mac? And how can we help you?
Remember, I rapped on your live before. How you doing?
You know what? You want your chance again? Okay, you got it.
No, I'm not rapping that right now. I just haven't seen you go live in a minute, so I wanted to come and talk to you.
You what? What you want?
No, I said I just wanted to say hi and come talk to you for a minute because you ain't go live in a while.
Right, I ain't go live in a while, so I had to take my break. Look at me, honey. I had to get ready to come back and looking like this. This is why I ain't go live in a while. But
so how you been?
Listen, I'm good. You can't say I'm good.
Where you at?
Hey Q, I see y'all watching. What's up? We here. We can start this show.
Where you at?
Where I'm at, I'm starting a show. What do you mean that? I'm getting ready to interview with artists.
All
What
right.
are you doing? What are you talking about? Where you looking for your bed? Let me head up for you because first of all,
I see you.
To help me.
I see you later.
Boy, bye. You know what? Hi, close.
And you looking good.
I know. He tried to, y'all. I can't even. I'm trying to work here. I'm trying to interview artists. We're getting ready to interview this amazing artist. We're gonna talk so much about his music and what he's been doing thus far and what he will do in the future. Again, I'm gonna add him. It's so you guys, I know y'all want to see me. I know I look good. I can't help it, but I'm only up here for one thing today, and that's to interview this artist. And his name is. I'm gonna add him. If you can, it's Old Town Miracle. We're gonna talk about his name. I'm a little confused. But we're gonna talk about that. Miracle. I'm gonna add him, guys, so you guys can follow him and see what's going on. Okay. But again, life is good. Let me send this live to him so he can know. Life is good, and what we need to do right now is continue living life. If you can continue living life, because life is short, right? And while you are living, you have to make sure you live it to the best of your ability. And when I come on my live, I don't come up here to talk crazy and to let me get that. Come on. I don't talk crazy to I talk positive. So no, we're not doing that. And why are you talking like that? This is the problem we having. Can you be talking like that to me? Yeah. What is this issue with these people? But anyway, I love to see people supporting. When people are supporting another person, it makes me feel good inside because I feel like you are one step closer to where you need to be in life. You know, I'm coming for my interview. What do you have to talk about? What do you mean you come for the interview? What is there to talk about? Who are you? What's up, Billboard Billy? I see you. I'm supporting you guys from all over. You know, set the date. You gotta inbox the money. You gotta inbox the money and book. You gotta go through protocol. You can't just, okay, do the right thing. Okay, don't just talk about setting a date on the comments. You gotta inbox and go through the protocol. Okay, everybody, what's up? Who's this? Yeah, but I love when people have so much to say on a public platform about business. Why can't you handle your business privately if you're serious? Why don't wait till I go live to talk about businesses you want to handle with me? This is not the time. I'm here to support the person who's about to be interviewed in a couple minutes, not the person who wants to get on the show. You're gonna get your turn when you actually do go to the right protocol. Now my boy's getting ready. He's requesting to join my live now. So, we're getting ready to talk to him. Miracle, and shout out to everybody who's watching. Thank you again. I love everybody who's supporting me. Oh my gosh, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome. How are you? I'm just like I'm happy that you actually made it, to come on the live. Can you see me?
Absolutely.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you well.
Okay. Now I want to just jump right into your name. So is it Miracle, your name, or is your artist name just Miracle?
Miracle, yeah. So there's a lot of miracles out there. So when I did the Instagram, I just wanted to make sure it specialized to specifically where I'm from. So Ohio, and we call it O-Town. So
okay, so you're from Ohio. How is it out there, Ohio?
Yeah, it's getting cold.
It's getting cold. Are you looking?
Yeah, it's getting cold out here.
Are you looking to travel outside of Ohio, or that's where you are now? That's just where you're going to be for now?
Yeah, I travel all over, but that's where I am right this second as we're doing this live.
Okay. So, and that's your home. Okay, I see your chain. Okay, where you get that from? That's nice. Okay, you really taking this to the next level. I see you.
Thank you.
I'm really proud of you. So, how do you feel your journey as an artist has grown?
It's grown tremendously in the sense of I went from just specifically writing for others, being a songwriter, to actually going into the artist side. So there's been a lot of changes for me, and Corona's kind of slowed a lot of things down in the sense of what we had going. But at the end of the day, we still find ways to grind and obviously make money. So.
Yes, I see you. I see the grind work ethic that you have been doing thus far. You said Corona slowed you down. For most people, I feel like it has given them time to sit back and think about what they really want to do and how they really want to take it to the next level.
Yeah.
What I feel. Do you feel that has helped you in a way, Corona? Because some people.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree with that for sure. When I say slow down in the sense of business, in a sense of, there's no tours going on right now. I mean, you could perform at clubs, which I definitely do that. But outside of that, I mean, there's a lot of things shut down outside of that. But in sense of music-wise, oh, absolutely. I mean, it gives you more time to sit down and truly be invested into your music in a way that maybe you wasn't before. I know for myself, making a lot more personable tracks. Like I'm getting ready to drop my second album. It comes out November 9th. So for me, it's a more personal album than my first album in the sense of giving out some true feelings and true things that I've been going through. So can't wait for it to come out.
Remember, nice. But what's the title of the album?
Rebirth.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. And you have this like R&B, but it's like I feel like it's a Latin sound. I don't know why I feel like it's a little bit of Latin. Do you have
yeah. I agree with that. I mean, it's kind of what the feedback I've gotten as well. I think from working with a lot of different artists, I think that my style has definitely grew throughout the years. But I think that the style that I'm most comfortable with is dancing style music. I want that R&B feel, like you want that slow, lovey type music. But at the same time, I want people to be able to move and actually, be able to dance to it, but not in the sense of like some true hip hop or rap music at all. I want it to be a little different. So a lot of it does kind of go what you said, like in the Latin feel or the kind of Miami vibes. I would say that's a lot of vibes that I would say that how my music kind of correlates to.
Now you said that you were a writer before. Have you stopped writing for other artists?
No. I still write for a lot of artists. That's the main thing that I do. But you know, trying to focus on that and yourself at the same time is just a new, you know, tactic for me.
So
but it's been going well. I mean, I'm continuously staying busy. So the grind does not stop. But no, I'm definitely still writing for others for sure.
I agree with that. And I know this Rebirth album will have you becoming this artist, you know, that, you know, on top of being this writer. So I feel like this would be great for you. What is like the first single off this album that's coming out?
The first single we actually did the video to is Nobody Else.
Okay.
So that's the first hit single off of it. And we just recorded, which I kind of just put it on my page, but it actually drops on Friday. Is another track that we did. And that video comes out on Friday. So
okay.
I look forward to that.
Just you don't want to single.
I'm sorry.
You don't want to tell me the single?
Oh, for that one, Can't Choose One. Yeah. So yeah, the first one is Nobody Else, and the second one is Can't Choose One. Yep.
Now you can't choose one. Is there a person you can't choose?
Yeah, no, it's kind of given the aspect in the sense of in the album, when you dig deep into it, once you start listening to it, when it comes out, the fans will be able to correlate. Man, it kind of gives you an aspect of a man on a daily basis. You know, one day you may feel one way, the next day you may feel another, or rather it's weekly.
Okay.
But my biggest thing is I want it to be real. So like as a man, a lot of times you may end up, you know, liking a specific person, but then you end up finding someone else and you're like, dang, I like them too. And then at the end of the day, it comes to you can't choose one. So that's what that particular track is about.
That's for women too. That's for everybody. Everybody they can't choose. You got to pick one. You can't. Eventually, you got to pick one. You can't just
right
playing these games.
Right.
Do you feel like you have to get into a spiritual realm for you to even start your artistry, like as far as writing or making music, or do you feel like you just go with the flow? You go into the studio, you knock it out, or you have to get into a mood? Like,
now for me, it's been more in the sense of I kind of just listen to the track. So I listen to the track right before going to the studio. I don't like to listen to too much music prior to going in because I don't like my thoughts to go too far outside of what naturally just pops up in my head. But as I mentioned before in a lot of other interviews, is that I don't actually write. I actually just freestyle everything. So I go in the booth and I just let the music speak to me. Whatever I catch that feeling at that time, that could be very personal, something that I'm truly going through, or I could think of like, you know what, I remember a time when I went through X, Y, and Z. So I'm gonna make a song about that, even though it may not be my current mood or situation.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What motivates you to do all this? Because I see that you're very well put together. You're very strong-minded. I see that you have your vision and your goals already aligned.
Right.
So what is your motivation?
I think it comes from a place where I've kind of came from multiple steps. I first started off as a major basketball player. And the biggest thing is everybody tells you can't do something, right? So I came from a spot where I'm not saying that I came from the worst upbringing, but I definitely didn't come from the best. But we had a decent upbringing, you know, but at the same time, no one made it out where I'm from in the sense of made it out the hood. Like if you grew up in the hood, that's where you're at.
Right.
And so for me, it was basketball first. So basketball was the first step. I was a D1 college athlete. I was nominated McDonald All-American in high school. So, you know, college went together, working on the NBA, and then ended up having heart surgery that ended my entire career. So, you know, for me, music was always in the background because my parents are both musically gifted. So my mother could sing and my father could play every single instrument. So it was always something I was surrounded by, going to church, listening to the choir and things of that nature. So even playing piano when I first was growing up until they told me that playing piano wasn't cool to do it in school. So I kind of gave up on it. But from there, it was just more so when basketball was over, it's like, hey, my fallback plan, I guess, is music because that's the only thing I loved that was equivalent to basketball. And so my passion for that was, okay, well, a lot of people aren't making it in music. So then now everyone's telling me you're not going to be able to do it. You can't do it. You can't make it. And this and that. Okay, I'm going to prove everybody wrong. So my fuel is off of the haters and the people that say I can't do it. I love it. I love everything about it.
Yes, that's my fuel too because it keeps you going. Because I'm not proving you wrong. I'm proving me right. So
right.
And that's what it's about.
Right. Exactly.
For real. All right. So you got this album coming on November 7th. Do you have any? I know everything's slowing down.
November 9th. November 9th.
November 9th. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on iTunes or what, all the platforms, or it's just like the video is gonna be out.
Yep, it's all the platforms. So the video, actually, the single is going to be out. Nobody else is already out as a single, but so you just go on any platform, type in Miracle, and then type in Nobody Else. That's already out there. And then Can't Choose One. Video comes out Friday, and then the album comes out November 9th. So I mean, if you're tuning in, if you're just now getting on this live, all my fans, I guarantee you that you're gonna love this album. The last album did 1.5 million streams.
Yeah,
we're hoping to go further on this one. So
that's definitely dope. And how long have you been actually into this business? I just want to be.
Serious on the note. I don't want to say I've been in it for a long time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I understand. I get it. Okay.
Yeah, you know.
No, listen. You are. You know what? I like to do these interviews. This is why I created the show, because you are helping the next person by your platform and your story and your brand and your grind. Somebody else is going to get inspired by that, and I want to showcase that to the world as well as where you are going, because just to see the growth. It's a beautiful thing. So that's the reason why, I create this type of platform. But again, I also want to ask a couple more questions before I don't want to, feel like I'm asking too many personal questions.
Oh, no. There's no offset on it. I've just been in it my entire adulthood. Okay. That's the industry got some sneaky things that we do.
All right, no, I definitely understand about the sneaky things now, but we're gonna get into these questions about seriousness. Okay, yeah. So the voting is coming up. Is there a political party that you are representing, or are you just neutral?
I'm independent, but I'm 100% not voting for Trump's ass. I'll tell you that right now. So if you on I'm telling anybody, if you on my live and you supporting Trump, get the hell out of my live, man.
What is it about Trump? Hold on. Okay, sorry. What is it about Trump that you don't like? Like, what is it? Because everybody up in the bandwagon, but I want to hear facts.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing for me is the way he carries himself. I mean, I'm very big on the way people carry themselves just in general, not just the president, but I think if you're the president, then you're put on a much higher pedestal. You know what I mean? And I think that the way he handles himself or carries himself is in a very much so child manner. And I don't think that's presidential style for me. So, I mean, even if we go to debates and how he's constantly yelling and cutting Biden off and not even let the man speak. Now, I'm not saying that Biden is the best candidate. I don't think that by far, but I definitely don't think Trump needs another 4 years for us at all. So,
you know what? You got a point there. I didn't look at it in that point, but the disrespect is evident. So it's like, can't do it. Like, we understand, but come on. Like, I get it.
Right.
So, who would you consider to be your hero?
Man, my hero. Now, are we talking in the music industry, or are we just talking about in general?
In general. I want to speak in general, not just in the music industry.
Right. I think my heroes for me personally is my mom and my stepdad. My stepdad is my dad to me. And so for me, those are my heroes because that's who I look up to. Like my stepfather, if I end up raising a family in like a multi, or I should say, what do you call it? 2-family household, like, right? And you're building that. He has set the platform and what it truly should look like, right? I mean, he's an amazing man, show you exactly how a man should be. My mother is the exact image of how a woman should be. Very loving, caring, the whole entire nine. Very patient as well. So those are my heroes for me. If we're talking about the personal world. Now, if we're talking about music, there's different people, obviously.
Now, who would it be in music? Now, because that was a great answer because that is like the foundation,
right?
You need. So let's hear about your other.
Yeah, I think for me, I personally, I respect different phases, right? People that come in and then they make a name for themselves, and not necessarily just off of I'm going to say Chris Brown, and everyone's like, oh yeah, everyone loves Chris Brown, but there's a specific reason. Like for me, Chris Brown came in as a kid, right? And he was hot. Don't get me wrong. His first song, what was it? Run It with Joel Santana.
Right.
I think that was what the song was. So when he first came in, very hot, got everyone's attention. But as you watch his career, he continued to grow. his sound grew. His
Right. Evolved.
exactly what the I think the biggest thing of as far as what his songs were about, right? So the storyline of each song were things that as you grew older, like, you know, when I started listening to him, we were fairly the same age. So listening to him grow, I was going through those same things in life as well. So I think that's huge as an artist. And then him being able to hit rock bottom, not saying that I hate that he, you know, did what he did, you know, with him in the Rihanna situation, but he was able to hit rock bottom and still find a way to go back up to the top. I mean, that just shows adversity, and I admire that, just because I kind of mentioned to you, going with basketball, not supposed to make it, then I made it out the hood, and then, you know, then music, same thing. So I admire that.
I admire that as well. Look at everyone's watching. You know, you're getting a lot of support. You know, what does that say about you?
Right. I mean, I'm just hoping that people can see the genuineness in me. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I'm very genuine in the sense of the direction that I move and how focused I am on my business. I mean, in the sense of when it comes to music, you know, a lot of people can take this and get, can get distracted by all the women that come with it. But me, I've got one goal. I would truly want to be the best, not just songwriter, but also the biggest artist in R&B, especially that my city has ever seen. And not just my city, but, you know, the whole entire Midwest that I'm trying to put on for. So I want to wake the whole entire world up, and that's my focus. So, you know, the women come and go. That's not distracting me though at all.
That's what's up. You must got a family. You know, it's always the man who got everything set. Like, oh, listen, I'm not trying to let none of this mess up what I got going on. So y'all can stay over there. Nope. Let's just be real. Come on, where is she? Is she around? Is she around?
I got two beautiful kids. I got a 4-year-old son, and I've got an 8-month-old daughter. So.
And he's politically correct. Look at this, people. Support him. Look at this. Okay, so next question. Okay. How do you handle bad vibes and energy, especially in this industry? Because I know sometimes people got to be fake. I can't. It's hard for me to be fake. I don't know how to do that. But some people, in order to rub shoulders, you got to be able to, you know. How do you handle that?
It's a lot. It I think it depends on the certain situations.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on just a second.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, somebody was knocking on. I'm in the studio and somebody was knocking on the door.
You recording? Okay.
But yeah. So I'm sorry. What was the question?
How do you handle bad vibes?
I think it kind of varies. I think I would be telling a complete lie if I say I handle it and being calm in every situation. That would be a false answer. But I do try to handle it in the best way that I can, in the sense of a lot of people will try to pick up on, you know, get up under your skin. And I try to make sure I pick my battles and where I specifically stay strong about, or where I could just kind of brush something off and let it go. You know, one thing for me, I'm kind of like a sponge, in the sense of I'm able to take in more knowledge. I'm not an old dog that can't learn new tricks. I'm someone that takes in all that new information and can apply it immediately. Like something that I may learn from another songwriter, I may learn from another artist. But I mean, negativity, man, I try my best to just brush it off, because a lot of the times you'll realize the negativity are people that just don't want to see you make it, or mad that you're in a place that they're not. So
right. And you know how to stand firm in what you believe in.
yeah.
Have you ever dealt with like people who were like who scammed you? It's so many janky people out here who've been trying to like get over on these artists.
Man,
and I feel like people need to get exposed. Celebrities too. They need to get exposed.
Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a few. I mean, there's quite a few that, I mean, especially when it comes to even, you know, trying to write for somebody, you know, trying to take the credits for stuff, or
oh my
I mean,
God.
there's just a lot. I mean, there's a lot of things to deal with that. Or, I mean, me personally, I mean, there's people that I may have worked with before, but then when they see me out, they want to act like they don't know me. You know what I mean? And that's a shock.
That is terrible. I would really like, listen, sir. Like, you know me. Like,
Right.
feel low. How did that make you feel after somebody just?
Man, you don't understand. I mean, but hey, as long as that check's good, you're good to go.
Wow, and you got strength. That takes a lot of strength. Okay, so what is next for you as far as these upcoming months? Maybe next year you maybe start your actual touring, maybe if this situation goes together with the election. But what's next for you?
The biggest thing, obviously, like you mentioned, the album November 9th coming out. Miracle is called Rebirth. I make sure y'all get it on my platforms. But in addition to that, it's just I'm hoping that Corona could be over and we could go back on tour. That's the biggest thing of wanting the tour. I mean, there's that. That's where a lot of us artists on the artist side that you make majority of your money. I mean, album sales are good. Don't get me wrong, but we make the boatload of our money through touring.
Yeah.
And then for myself, songwriting is the biggest thing. So I'm just looking for the world to open back up. I mean, that's the biggest thing. And then from there, we'll kind of, set tour dates and kind of go from there.
No, I want to play one of these songs. What's the first song I want to play? Let me see what this is called. What's this? Nobody Else?
Yeah, that's the first single off the new album.
Okay, so we're going to play this song. And we're going to just let people hear this song. The first single off the album. And it's called Rebirth. And it's
the album's called Rebirth. Yeah. I'm sorry, Reborn.
Reborn.
Yeah.
You said so Reborn.
Hold on. You got me messing up on my words. It's my album's called Reborn.
Let me hear it. Reborn. The album's called Reborn. November 9th. The first single off this is this. Nobody Else. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Who's that girl in the video?
The main girl, that's my homie.
The girlfriend?
No, that's my homegirl. No, that's my homie.
I like her.
Thank you.
Pause it. Yes. Nobody Else. Okay.
Yeah.
You act like you would like the song.
No, I love it. I just, I don't want to toot my own horn. I kind of sit back and let people rock out.
The visuals is magnificent. Like you got everything together. You know what you're doing. I'm proud of you.
I've been doing it for quite some time. So
listen, and that's all you have to basically take. And listen, I've been doing this for this amount of time. I came this far. You know your growth. So if you're okay with that, everybody else gonna see it. And I already see him by just seeing you. I'm proud of you,
I mean, a lot of people don't understand that what goes behind it. I mean, there's a lot of artist development that you have to go through. And that's something that a lot of people that are trying to get in the industry or trying to understand music that they don't understand is that there's artist development that a lot of labels or, people that are higher than you will kind of coach you through and let you know how to present yourself and how to interview and things of that nature. So, I mean, there's a lot to it, man. You interviews are things that are live like we're doing now. And there's no coming back from that. With today's world, people can put you on the internet and make you look like a fool if you don't carry yourself right. So.
Oh, it's a lot of them. And I'd be like, is anybody seeing this? Like, am I a hater for not agreeing with certain behavior?
Right.
It's hard for me to accept certain things, but okay, I deal with it. But I salute you. I'm loving the chain. You got that. It's the shape up. You get good shape up. I see the hat.
Thank you.
Everything. You're lit. Okay.
Thank you.
We at the Kira Deevah Show will support you. You good. Okay. So
appreciate it.
Got a friend over here. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Any final words before we close out? Because I just want to definitely say thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me. And then everybody that's on the live, man, make sure y'all go get the album. If y'all haven't got the last album, go ahead and listen to that until you get to this one, man. It's called Miracle Finally Made It.
Yeah.
Go get the last album. It's out right now on all platforms called Miracle Finally Made It. Make sure you go download that.
Miracle Finally Made It. Kira Deevah Show. The Reborn is out. It's coming out November 9th. I'm going to promote it for everybody for a damn short month. Okay.
There you go.
For sure. And that's what it is, okay?
Right.
Thank you, Rebirth. You should have did a Rebirth. You should have did Rebirth. You should have.
You had me tripping up on my own album. I'm like, wait, what?
Rebirth Rebirth is better than reborn. No, I'm sorry, but okay. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. Take care. I'm out.
Yeah. That was Miracle. Okay. I want you guys to seriously go follow him on Instagram. Follow him, support him. Okay. Anybody's out here doing something with themselves and they're taking it seriously, do the needful. Don't be a hater. Go show people some support and love. Okay. And that's what it is. It's your girl, Kira Deevah. I'm up out of here. I gotta go. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Okay.